Hi, this is Steve Merril, WagerTalk.com, right back here on WagerTalk TV with your baseball preview. You're just a bit outside weekend series here on WagerTalk TV. You know, MLB first pitch on Monday through Friday, every weekday, 1:45 Eastern live here, archived 24/7. But I want to give you a little bonus content for Saturday and Sunday, this Memorial Day weekend. And forgot to get my props, but I always have them close handy, being an upside down flag. You've got a couple bathing suits in case you get one of them wet. So we're ready to go for Memorial Day weekend. But on a serious note, a lot of baseball. You know, NBA playoffs are winding down. We got the finals starting next Thursday. NHL, some game sevens, maybe a little bit before we get to the Stanley Cup. But baseball, full swing every day and night, 14, 15 games a day. And I want to focus on one series in which we have a 5-game series, Friday through Monday, through Memorial Day. Series that's a little bit, just a bit outside of the maybe mainstream media talking about. We're going to look at Orioles and Red Sox, an American League East battle in just a moment, how you should play this weekend series. Before I get to that, though, I want to remind you, now is the time to get on board my baseball at WagerTalk.com. Red hot start to May, 80% start after the first 3.5 weeks. Going to keep it going here this final weekend of May, carry it into June. We've got June, July, August, September, October, even some of November through the World Series. Normally it's $8.94 to get the rest of baseball and the rest of the NBA. I'm slicing that basically in half. $4.99 the rest of baseball, and I'm including the rest of the NBA through the finals for free. That's right, the rest of baseball for a rock bottom $4.99, and you get the rest of the NBA playoffs as well included for free. No promo code needed, but you got to click on the special link that's on my homepage right now, Steve Merril, WagerTalk.com. Get there quicker with shortcut wt.buzz/SM and take advantage of that $4.99 special. By the way, quick bonus, if you're joining us Memorial Day weekend on either Friday or Saturday, you can get that 3-day $49 all-access special for each and every capper as well, including myself, Steve Merril. No promo code needed for that 3-day $49 Memorial Day special. That's good on Friday and Saturday. If you're joining us on Sunday, hey, a lot of great packages still available as well at WagerTalk.com. Speaking of the weekend, let's look at a baseball series in the American League. Go look at the Baltimore Orioles and Boston Red Sox. Now, I'm doing this video on Friday night, so we don't have the Friday night result yet. That's when the series starts. But we have 2 games on Saturday, an early game at noon Eastern, and then a second of a doubleheader at 6 o'clock Eastern Saturday night. Sunday, they're going to play the early game at 1:35 Eastern, and then they come back for a 5th game on Monday, the extended series here because it's Memorial Day, 7 p.m. Eastern Monday night. And of course, we'll have first pitch beforehand on Monday to talk more baseball. But a big series here, and I think it's a good one to talk about for a couple reasons. As first of all, the Red Sox are a play-on team right now, in my opinion. The over is also play-on in this series. Now, we got to wait to see the lines each day. We don't have overnight lines for all the weekend, Saturday, Sunday, Monday games, obviously. We tentatively have some pitching matchups. These could change, of course, especially with the doubleheader on Saturday. So we don't have the exact plays, the odds as far as the over-unders and the money lines. But I'm looking at the Red Sox, and I'm looking at the over as much as possible in this weekend series between these two teams. And the main reason is because of Boston. In fact, wouldn't talk you off some Boston team totals as well, as that takes the Orioles' inconsistent offense out of the equation. And the reason I say inconsistent is the Orioles were expected to be the worst team in baseball, at least in the American League coming in this season. And at 18-27, obviously not having a good season, but they have played a lot of games against the American League East. In fact, they've played a ton against the Yankees. And the Yankees, by the way, as we head into the weekend, are still a couple games better than everybody else in baseball, including the Dodgers. But keep in mind, they've played a lot of games against the Baltimore Orioles. So be a little cautious with that record. Orioles just 6-16 in road games. But I think they're going to be even worse by the time the season's over. This is a team that was getting by this year with some decent pitching. They had the worst starting ERA in baseball, pitchers' ERA in baseball last season. That's why they were so bad with just 50-some wins. This year, they pitched better out of the gate. The ball being a little more dead as far as leaving the park, I think, helped them. It looks like they're starting to come back down to earth a little bit, and I think the Red Sox red-hot offense will exploit them this weekend. Now, Boston, entering Friday night, was coming off a 19-hit win against the White Sox on Thursday. And you'd say, wow, 19 hits, that's like a season high. It wasn't even a week high. 2 games earlier, they had 19 hits. The game before that, they had 10 and 11 hits. This team is crushing the ball. And that's one thing I talk a lot about in my videos and on the shows here on Wager Talk TV is I like to look at hits because, now with the big home run era, a team might only get 3 or 4 hits and put up 6 runs. And that's kind of one pitch maybe makes the difference in a game. But when you're getting 10, 11, 19 hits for the Red Sox, you're doing something right. And it also means more than just one guy is hot. That means your entire lineup is hot. Now, we all know Trevor Story is hot, right? This guy's been crushing the ball over the past couple weeks. It started when he had the 3 home runs back on May 19th against the Mariners. He followed that up with a home run in 3 of his next 4 games. In fact, he'd had a home run in 4 out of 5 games, and he's had one since over the past couple of days. This is a guy that's hit 8 of his 9 home runs basically in a 1-week span for the entire season. So he's in great current form. The rest of the lineup, though, is hitting the ball as well. And until we see otherwise, it's Red Sox and the over this weekend in this Orioles series and in the near future until they cool off heading into next week, regardless of who these pitchers are in these individual games. Once again, Baltimore, a little bit of a play against team for me. I think they're starting to fade a bit. By the way, they played the Yankees pretty tough this past week, had Tampa Bay before that, the Yankees before that. This is a tough spot here into Boston. I think it's a spot where the Red Sox roll this weekend. So once again, got to see where the prices come as far as the money lines, the run lines, and also the over-unders. Speaking of the Red Sox, you're going to probably get pretty hefty prices on the money line. Might want to look at those -1.5 run lines as teams win by margin offensively when they're hitting the ball well. Even be a little more aggressive and take the -2.5. In fact, if you look at the Red Sox recent wins over this hot streak, only one win has come by exactly 1 run. Their other recent wins by 9, 13, 4, 4, 6, 4, 3, 8, 6. That's all their other wins the past 2 weeks heading into Friday night. Not only -1.5, -2.5 at plus money on the adjusted run line is going to have some value this weekend as well. So take a look at the Red Sox, take a look at the over in this Memorial Day weekend special 5-game series, Friday through Monday, Baltimore at Boston. Hope you found this useful. We kept it quick and simple this week, just a 1-game series preview. Other videos coming up on the weekends. Going to give you some trends and angles. By the way, last week on my MLB weekend video, I talked about some overall seasonal stats for the first quarter of the season. We've passed the 1-quarter mark this week. Check that out if you missed it. It's archived, as always, as every show, 24/7 here on WagerTalk TV. Don't forget, if you want the rest of baseball, it's $4.99, no promo code needed, and it includes the rest of the NBA through the finals for free. That's over 5+ months of baseball for less than $100 a month. $4.99 gets the rest of the season, but you got to use the special link that's on my page right now through this weekend, Steve Merril, WagerTalk.com. Get there quicker with shortcut WT.buzz/SM. Hope you found this video useful. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Click like. Make sure you've hit subscribe. I know all of you have, but if you haven't hit subscribe, double check. Make sure you have, because we're inching ever so close to 100,000 subscribers right here on WagerTalk TV, the first website on YouTube ever to get a verified sports gaming expert checkmark by YouTube. And we're trying to hit 100,000. That'll help us keep the great content free here on a daily basis. And don't forget to comment below. Let me know your thoughts, not only this Red Sox Orioles series, but all the other series this weekend. So maybe that are just a bit outside that I missed here talking about. Let me know your thoughts on those games, those angles, and who you like this weekend in baseball. May all the best bets cash for you. Like, subscribe, comment below, and check back all week long for more great shows right here on WagerTalk TV. Happy Memorial Day. Have a great weekend. We'll talk to you again soon.